Did Piper go off to grab something?
Yeah.
Nice. Gotta wait till we're all ready to go off and grab something.
No, we're
He
good.
said, go.
Okay, cool.
Oh, hi, Diaper.
Wow,
I didn't mean it.
Fuchs. Eh.
Hopefully my fucking food shows up in the next, minute.
Piper's the only motherfucker that still hasn't changed his name or his picture. Well, I guess technically Fuchs hasn't changed his picture either.
Well, I mean, that's good art. I don't really want to change it.
What if
Not as an
makes
insult
that
to the other
picture?
good art that exists.
Hey, mine was good
That's
art
great
too.
art.
Okay.
But,
Top 10 soundtracks.
I suppose it's a little less than her.
Welcome back, welcome back. Elibe, it's been a while.
Oh man, I missed you guys.
And here we are with Elibe burning. Another chapter in this prophetic tale of men with mustaches quickly becoming anime protagonists, girls. And otherwise, we left off with the raid on Bazbaz Pass, with the bandit leader Galder being slain after trying to cut down the young Pegasus Knight, and a flurry of combat in the tunnels with flames erupting everywhere, smoke billowing, and a large man nearly weighing 10 ton just being forced back on his rear foot by a man with only 3 health.
He was tenacious.
But as we left off, the party found a bit of loot, a bit of coin, and otherwise they found, most importantly, a way through Burn without having to go through the expensive 10 gold checkpoint. As the party left off, they are now in Bosbos Pass with Malinos, Elibe, and the rest of the party all gathered together. Everyone licking their wounds or just reveling in the new treasures that they have. Good business it is taking on bandits. Elibe, as you guide the horses in, you see the groups on the upper parapets come down the staircase and towards you. Some lightly wounded, others just fine.
Well, it looks like I missed something else yet again. I hope you don't hold it against me, but it looks like you all fared very well.
Well, that's one less bandit leader in the world. I'm gonna pop out my flask and take a nice big swig.
You're down a bottle now.
Awesome.
You have 4 more in the possession of Thea.
Possession of Thea. Is Thea.
Thea!
Yes, sir.
Where did you put the bottles?
In my saddlebag.
I'll grab one.
She takes one out and hands it to you.
Thanks.
It's starting to get dark. And I don't even mean in the cave. Outside, it's been a long day. Do we want to rest here, or do we want to continue on? There were 3 bandits, I think, who escaped. I managed to kill one on his way out, but 2 more managed to slink away.
Oh, well done. Well, are we gonna stay here for the night?
Oh, I don't know. If the road is as treacherous as it was coming up here, then, well, I'm not sure my carriage would be very safe.
Yeah, we also don't know
What's
if
the
there
elevation around here?
could be some more that show up later.
So the mountains separating Sakai with with Burn as well as Lycia are nothing insane. They're not incredibly tall mountains. Think Appalachian versus Rocky. So decently steep and a pain to move through, but nothing incredibly treacherous. No sheer
Is
drops.
was this cave or where this fighting took place above the snow line or still below?
Still below.
Okay.
Well, I say we sit here for the night. We can use the doors and the walls to keep watch and have a little bit of security before heading down into Burn.
Well, you all were in a pretty tight scrap, so I'll take up first watch.
I'll take second.
How many watches are there?
Usually
It depends on how many
Three.
you want to split it up.
I'll skip watch tonight. I want a good night's sleep. It's been all long.
Well, you've already started drinking.
Yeah, and Thea,
Sir?
I'm gonna go grab a room up top.
Yeah. There's quarters back there.
I walk off and go grab a room and sleep myself, drink myself into a coma.
The room you walk into is Galder's own personal bedroom.
Well, I've had worse.
It's quite nice in there.
I've had worse. I'm just gonna. Is there a bed?
Yeah. Oh,
Is
yeah.
there a mattress on the bed?
Oh, totally.
I'm gonna flip the mattress before sleeping. That's a wise rule.
Based on just kind of now that you're a little settled in his room and kind of eyeing the walls and stuff like that, despite his brutish appearance, this man was quite well read, and he definitely made the best of the luxuries he was able to attain through tolls and tariffs and of those who needed to pass through the border without being known.
As I lay in the bed, I'm going to say, "Well, I can't fault you for your taste, Golder. I'm going to drink."
The pungent smell of fresh blood still permeating the room. Part of that being Galder's. Vorin, are you okay?
Yeah. Just took a little arrow under the arm. Not a big deal.
Oh, could be worse. Gillian? How are you, my lord?
I wouldn't start with the my lord stuff, but I did take a nasty scratch back there. Also quite exhausted from all that spell casting. I'm definitely going to need to get a full night's sleep if I'm to be any use in the any other threats should present us tomorrow.
Thank God you're on our side. And I slap him on the back, nice and firm.
Kind of just uncomfortably just smile and just head back inside. Clearly not at comfort with being with a mercenary quite like him.
Fifree, how did you fare in that fight?
I did alright. Nothing too bad. Nothing too fancy.
Did you get hurt?
No, I'm alright.
Would you like to show me around and take first watch with me?
Sure, why not?
With no other objections, we'll carry on towards the next morning.
Sleep, please.
Long rest.
Of course.
Slept.
Sleep.
Slept with?
You've contracted dysentery.
Shit.
Okay. The night passes.
Oh, do you want perception rolls from all three members of the watch?
Yes, I do. Feel free, please give me a roll.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This looks like a lot of
Let's hope it
rolls.
averages that.
No, it's just slept typing.
Bunch of memes. I don't think we ever decided on the third Watchmen. Or woman, whatever.
It was Vorin, Elude, and well, no, Vorin did get hit. It was Gillian, wasn't it?
No,
Gillian got
would've
hit.
got fucked.
Oh, okay.
I got
That's
absolutely
right.
I mean,
smacked by that
People
axe.
on watch still get
Oh, did you?
full
I believe
rest.
Theo
Or...
was first.
Rest, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
take it. Let me roll perception. Warren, you do it. Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah. What do you want?
Or, I need to get
Yes.
them spells back.
Yes, you do. All right. Dear God, Elude.
It's okay. It's averaged out across the whole night, right?
That's how he didn't notice we were fighting up in the castle.
Elu gently strokes his horse's mane while people are...
Yeah, sorry. Like I've seen mountains in the distance all my life, but I've never really gone up into them much, so I'm pretty enamored with all these rocks.
It is fortunate that Elude, in your unattentiveness, that nothing were to be set upon the party.
Ah, based dice.
Vorin, however, you do hear some scuffling out in the bushes ahead, which the bushes are quite far away because this is a bit of a tavern or a bit of an open cavern. So the up ahead there is a it's probably about 50 to 75 meters up ahead, and you're unsure what's going on up there.
Am I like in plain sight?
Well, you're up on the walls. If you light a torch, you may be able to see something, but all you can hear is rustling out there.
So the entryway's below me, right?
So it curves up, but gradually. It's a gradient, so it's not something very steep or anything that would give anybody coming in an advantage. So ultimately, you do have the defensive advantage with having the walls there.
Do I have a torch? Check my bag. Yes, I do. I'm gonna light a torch.
All right. With the lighting of your torch, Elude, you've elected to sleep outside with your horse. You notice Vorin light his torch. It kind of stirs you a little bit. Do you wish to take any action on that?
Yep. I throw off a pelt and start getting up. Am I inside? Is it like the cavern mouth? Is it like blocked off by like palisades or something in front of it?
So,
Yeah, sorry, didn't see the map.
yeah. So if you watched the video, you would have.
God damn it, Foos! 4 hours. It's just 4 hours.
All
Alright, so there are walls, but any kind of position that you're on behind the walls, you have a height advantage to see over them without issue.
Alright, Elude would grab his martial accoutrements and begin picking his way up to where Warren is.
Does my torch illuminate the culprit of said bush rustling?
Perception check, Pluto.
Nine.
Oof.
Actually got darker when I lit that torch.
Yeah, whenever you lit the torch, you're having a bit of trouble getting the flint and everything to light it, and whenever it lit, it just kind of like flashed your eyes. Whenever it lit the torch, it ruined your dark vision at all. Any kind of night vision you had was just ruined.
All right.
So you have to give it a little bit for your eyes to adjust.
Gonna draw my sword. Who's there?
There's no response, but there still is rustling.
Coming up behind Warren, Elude would ask in kind of a low whisper, even though he just, bellowed. Are you seeing anything?
Just some ruckus. Not sure what it is.
Can I attempt to peer out towards the ruckus?
Yes. You are aided with the light of the torch. So I'll take that into effect.
Nice.
Okay, as you look out, you see a brown shape in these said bushes, which are scant with foliage. So you can see something it has brown fur on it, but you can't really make out what the actual shape is, if it's humanoid, if it's otherwise.
There's something furry down there. How are food stocks?
It's a good question. Although,
Sorry.
Sure, a little extra could never hurt.
The two mounted warrior women, they don't like much my hunting past, I suppose, so maybe I'll abstain for tonight, but it would be good to try and ascertain, well, you wouldn't say ascertain, find out what that is.
I'm gonna try and loose an arrow towards it.
Misintentionally, certainly. And Elude draws back an arrow out of his hip quiver and intentionally misses. Do I need to roll for that?
Warning shot?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to roll for a warning shot. Actually, go ahead. Just in case you
Nice.
get
If I crit fail, I kill it, yeah.
You have shot the owlbear.
Fucking shoots Warren.
Man, bear pig.
You intentionally miss, and the arrow flies through the air, whistling through the bushes as you hear twig on twig snapping, and it startles the movement of this oddity in the woods. You hear a gruff and yeah, could you give me an intelligence roll?
Oh jeez, I'm retarded.
I'm plain.
Literally retarded.
That's an intelligence save.
We're just a little too tired.
Oh,
right
whoop. Yeah, literally retarded.
Elude, I mean, that was pretty easy for you to figure out. It's a cave bear.
It's a cave bear.
Don't. Doesn't sound very nice.
And listening closer, you hear it munching on something.
Can you hear that? It sounds like it's chowing down.
Maybe if we leave it alone, it'll just wander off when it's done.
I wasn't up here during the fight. Did any one of your adversaries run out that way, perhaps? Died in the bushes?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I guess food's here. He's unsure.
It was the delivery man the bear was eating. His food delivery man.
Elude, would you like to take any action on this? Or just let the bear continue on?
Yeah, not alone. I'll check during daylight once it's moved off. But yeah, I'm not gonna go poking the bear.
What do you mean Bastion slept in the bushes at night?
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, so the night passes without any issue, and yeah, who was third watch again?
Warren was the third watch.
Okay, so it was during Warren's.
Yep.
These were the early morning hours, basically prime time for any kind of wildlife to be scavenging for food without trying to get in too much trouble. The chilliness of the night that is, been offset by the nice warm weather of summer has been is not really felt down here. It was a pretty chilly night for all those who weren't within the inner recesses of the cave, in the nice warm beds of the recently slain. Gilead. But morning arrives.
Picking himself back up out of his rolls that he returned to after the pre-dawn disturbance, Elibe would make to pick his way slowly out towards the brush across from the mouth of the cavern to investigate what might have been getting nommed.
Yeah, you go through, and it wasn't what you expected. That was a berry bush.
Ah. A victimless feast.
You do find your arrow, and it is sadly
nice. I can
shattered.
Oh no, okay. It's
Yeah.
down to 18.
Oof.
You gotta make some more money.
So Voran, there's a cave bear, and Elibe decided not to pursue, but as he checks out in the morning light, it's just a berry bush.
Let the bear run off.
Sleep, how are you doing? How's your head feeling?
Oh, I'm someone's gonna have to wake me up. I'm passed out. I'm 100% hungover.
Gillian, how are you feeling? Sore, I'm sure.
Yeah, a little bit. Next will do that, but I think my cloak managed to keep me mostly safe since it was more of a glancing blow.
Alright, we get a full night's sleep, by the way.
Yes, you did.
Nice.
Especially those who got the actual full night's sleep. So everyone should be up to full health HP, as well as full spells, and otherwise dice, any other weird combination of tools that you have.
I swear, every time I'm on watch, I get good perception checks, but nothing fucking happens.
It is still incredibly dark within this cavern, but there is now a light at the end of the tunnel, both facing towards the south and the north. Thea comes up to Sleep's door, which is left still wide open. You had no, you just crashed immediately. Sir? He deserved it anyways. Thea goes out to those in the cavern. Voran? Elibe? Melinus?
Over here.
What was that, Voran?
I'm sat in the corner eating my breakfast.
Oh, I hear that.
And I said, over here.
Anything happened during the night?
Not really. Yeah, no,
Nice.
not really.
Oh, good. I was kind of worried that they would come back. I don't know if they had like another base somewhere, or another fort, or I don't know.
Yeah, we're lucky that nobody showed up. Showing we didn't know if anybody had left prior.
Well, we probably scared the shit out of them, honestly.
I know I've been scared of us.
By the way, how was the fight?
You know, saw some cool stuff, but said cool stuff was not done by me, so I was a little disappointed. Hey, can't kill them all.
Maybe another time. Otherwise, I think we should get moving.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the others up.
No, I'll work on that. Enjoy your food.
Thanks.
Thea returns to the room of where Gillian and Fifree were. Fifree?
Yeah.
I'm tired of waking up sleep over and over again. I think you should have a go at it.
You sure? I'm really quite forceful.
Huh? You were with him during that battle?
Alright, I'll go wake him up. Sorry. I go over to his quarters and I just
Door's already open.
the door's open, okay. I open the door and
Door's already open.
But is the door open? That's the
Door a little
question.
is
further.
the door.
Okay, I'm opening the door.
Just the fucking door off the hinges, okay?
Lab chance.
I take off the blanket and I just give him a good solid kick on the back. You need to get up.
And I lash out at Fifree with an attack with my steel axe.
Dodge.
Oh god. Oh shit. She has no AC. Oh god.
Fire's not so friendly.
That hurts.
However, Sleep was holding the axe the wrong way, and only hits her with the blunt end.
Who the fuck are you? What? Fifree, I'm sorry.
Piper, your head is...
It hurts.
yeah.
Oh, my head. Fifree, I didn't recognize you. I'm sorry, Fifree.
Your head? You just hit me with your axe, you fool.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I hand him the bottle of booze before and give it to him. I don't approve of your habit, but you need this.
Oh, thanks. At least one of you understands. I take the bottle and take the little hair of the dog to try and kill my terrible fucking hangover. Again, Fifree, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's all good. I walk out holding my head.
Melina strolls into the room, a sleeping cap and pajamas on. It's not something you'd really expect from somebody sleeping out in the elements.
I can fully see him do that, though. Like, he's so caring.
Good morning, can I interest anyone in some coffee?
You're gonna charge us for it, are you?
Oh, of course. Just take it off your inn fee. No, I'm kidding. It's complimentary.
Don't mind if I do.
Do you have any tea by chance?
Oh, of course. I have to let the pot boil, but if you just give me a few minutes, I can set that up for you.
I would
What kind of
love
tea
a
do you
good
like?
cup. Is there like is this just like generic tea?
No. You look at his. Do you want to look at his tea box?
Oh Christ, sure.
There's all kinds of shit in there.
I pick up the tamest sounding one.
Oh, okay. So, terrain breakfast then.
It doesn't seem too bad. At the end of the day, tea is tea, though.
He hands you the packet and at least the loose leaves, and lifting them up to your nose, it is a familiar smell from when you were at the academy. Something you actually haven't had in quite a while.
Can't wait to have a good cup. It's been sorely lacking in a place like Sakai.
I agree. However, there are some good, unique blends to the plains. A lot of people don't know about it. Eliud, I believe. Yes. Would you like some tea as well?
What's it?
The concept of tea is foreign.
Okay, sorry, I was helping. So I'll give us something.
Yeah.
What's he asking?
Plainsman, would you like some tea? Or coffee?
Tea, I suppose.
Oh, I have all kinds. Here, I'll just fix you some Maturian breakfast as well, and tell me what you think. He's very happy about making tea.
You seem quite passionate about this kind of brewing.
Well, when you're always on the road and you can't really carry much with you, if it's something you can't really sell, then you tend to invest in small little things just to bring you happiness.
I suppose that makes sense from a materialist's point of view.
Sure. Anyway, I'll fix your tea right up. Here's your coffee, Vorin.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Do you actually have a some sort of cup or mess tin or something like that?
I have a mess kit. Let's just call it wood, though.
Yeah, have a mess kit as well.
Cool. Yeah. So you definitely have a canteen cup type
Put it
thing.
in my cupped hands. There's boiling water in my cup.
I'm burning!
Oh, I can really feel the heat. This is good quality.
Has
Just waterfall. Just waterfall.
has Free and Sleep also made it out?
Yeah, I slowly
Yeah.
got up and fucking made my way out.
Coffee? Tea?
You got enough for one glass? Coffee?
Oh, absolutely. Would you like to spike it with whatever you've been drinking? I've noticed that you've had some pretty good expensive stuff.
I just stare at Merlinus and take the cup. And yes, I do spike it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
He probably spikes it before the coffee's even in the cup.
Lady, free.
I spike my booze with coffee.
I'm good. I think I'll write up an apple and give it to Emma, the horse.
Okay. Any other preparations before the party moves onward?
I forget. Did someone sign that border pass?
Wasn't me.
Did we have Bastion fill it in?
No, I ended up having to sign it because a certain merchant doesn't quite have the right handwriting for it.
Mine's just kind of a messy scribble of just a product of writing a lot of receipts. I think you have the nicest handwriting of us all.
Well, how does this bounty actually work? Or not bounty, border pass actually work? If we run into some guards, we say, hey, Lord Gillian here is the one who's issued it to us. Is that how that works?
Oh no, do you have it on you, Gillian?
I believe you still have it. I just signed it for you.
Oh, okay. He opens it up and shows it. With... Oh, as you can see here, with the signature and the stamp here, everything else on it, no, this is the same fat fellow that was at the outpost earlier, so I think we're all set here. If we run across any Bernese guards or anyone trying to catch anyone who's slipped through the border, we're as right as rain.
Well, nothing much left here to do. Why don't we go ahead and start heading on into Bern?
Agreed. I don't know this pass, but Gideon and Bastion, I believe, do know.
I'm not too familiar with the path. I just knew that was one around here. I was going to recommend we find someone who could source us it, but it seems our little troublemaker here already knew the path.
Oh, yes. I know it, but, and I know the way around, but, I think, just to keep away from the outposts a little bit, we may need to travel through the mountains, just to keep the eyes of, what was his name? The fat bastard. Off our backs.
I think that was his name.
Yeah, I think we all agreed that was his name. Sounds good to me. Why don't we just go? We'll take the mountains. Will it be able to travel his cart through there?
Oh, I think so. Really thin traveled roads, but this fort needs to supply itself with whatever it needs, anyways. And it's just really the road that goes from the fort down into Sakai that's the really treacherous one. So.
Well, all right. I plot myself on the back of the wagon. Let's get a move on then.
Alright, everyone, I can serve tea and coffee on the go. Climbing back and we'll be off.
God damn it.
Is there something wrong?
Elude mounts and then walks around to the rear. I'll take my tea mounted, please.
He pours you into your little wooden cup a nice bit of Etrurian breakfast tea.
Minty.
Elude sniffs it a few times apprehensively and gives it a sip. And he's never experienced tea before, so he's quickly smitten. Moves off to in front of the wagon.
Okay. Music change. So as the party leaves the cavern, leaving the damp coolness behind, the late summer sun that is now approaching from the east, the last light of Sakai that could ever be seen, is now at your backs, as you are now, as once traveling northward, you are now westward, one step closer to Lycia. As you move along, the mountain passes are actually quite nice, and the life is blooming everywhere. Something you felt like, for you, Elude, this is all kind of new to you. Usually you'd only see such greenery in certain spots in Sakai, little streams or just certain low-lying areas that would get a lot of water. But for everyone else, it's a welcome change of scenery. For the Ilians that mostly stayed up north, it reminds you of bits of travel that you ever took to Etruria, and for Voron, the greenery is not quite as it was in Lycia, as you've been in for these past few years, but it is a little bit closer, a bit of a mixture between the deciduous greenery of Lycia and the plains of Sakai.
Hey, Warren.
Yep.
You've been in Lycia for a while now, right?
A few times.
What's it like? No offense, Gillian. But from like a warrior's perspective, what's it like?
Lots of snobby rich folk. Well, I guess it depends on where you go, really. But that's just my experience, and it was mainly in the cities.
Well, it's good to know. Seems everywhere you go nowadays, there's lots of snobby rich folk trying to hire mercenaries out to do their bidding, but I suppose that means good coin for us in the end.
Hopefully.
You know, I never really tried my hand at this whole... I don't know. I know a lot of aliens who go off and try to work for coin with their blades. And it's our first venture at this, but to be honest, it's not too bad. Could always be worse.
That's the spirit, Thea. You're an entrepreneur. Living off your own ingenuity.
I do
There's
miss
plenty of
the
worse
halls
jobs
of
you could have.
Aquilia, though. But we will see them one day. Welcome back?
User left your channel.
That was Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, well, whatever.
Hey, Gillian.
Hmm?
Sorry about that warrior comment earlier, but you're from Lycia too, right?
I am indeed.
Where did you learn all the mage stuff?
Well, I actually left for Truria for the college in Delphia there. I haven't been to Lycia in, say about a year. I only came back after I completed my studies and then went abroad to work, so it has actually been quite a bit since I've truly been in Lycia itself.
Was that common, the whole roasting people alive with your hands thing? I mean, even in Ilia, there's not many mages going around. I haven't seen many of them in action.
Yes, I'd say a good deal of my classmates wanted to pursue more peaceful avenues of work, usually working in lords' courts and such as advisors, but, well, my talents lay in a more combative method.
Seems very useful. You sure cooked those bandits, that's for sure.
Yes, it was a little bit of a test. I'd never used it in such an enclosed space before, and I can see what the drawbacks are, but it worked out better than I'd hoped.
It was almost as good as when Sleep split that guy in half, horse and all. Almost.
That sounds appeasing.
You know,
You should have seen it.
I hate to say it, but most people on this road are prepared to be split in half, Warren. Not many people are prepared to be roasted alive in their armor. It's not like even me. I can defend against a lot of things, but getting set on fire is not one of them.
Your immune system?
Who's at the head of the column?
Not it.
I'm right.
Oh, I see. Vorin is shy of a fight.
Huh? No. It's being lazy.
You have to pay
What was that,
you have to pay
Viper?
attention when you're at the front.
I'm not at the front, I'm in the middle-ish.
The cart's at the middle-ish.
Back-ish, sorry, if I can fly around and get in front.
I would just say probably the cart's leading unless Thea is out front, because Elid is in the rear.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Dun dun dun!
Oh, you're finally awake.
It's getting a little crazy. So, Lord Gideon, where are you from again? In Nicaea?
I'm actually from the city of Santa Rus.
Oh, I know it well.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I'm based out of Baden, but I go through Santa Ruz a lot, especially on my way towards Bern or Ferre or Tanya, Kalen. I think we'll be passing through on my way back to Baden anyways.
Yes, I've been to Baden several times before I went to the college.
Yes, it has many different types. Some good, some bad, but all in all, very good for business. So I see you wear the mark of Santaruz. Are you a knight there, or some sort of low nobility?
Something of the sorts. It's more a service to the house. I hold no land myself or any knightly arms. I obviously am a simple mage, but my talents are made of use by the Marquess there quite frequently. Many times he'll send letters to me for jobs to do. We have a more personal history.
I see. Well, it's good employment. I wish you the best of luck whenever you get back. I believe Lycia needs all the best and brightest of its youth and full servants of the Lycian League. These are very rough times we're going through right now.
Yes, perhaps, but in my experience, most of the League can't agree on anything.
That's the way it's always been. There's always something they're arguing about. But as long as we're not slitting each other's throats, I think we'll be alright. Elude, can you give me a perception check?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oof.
No, nothing seems weird. Your horse is acting a bit strange, though.
Oh, can I roll animal handling to try and attune myself to it?
Yes, you can.
Oh, please.
Your horse seems spooked. It's,
What is it?
it
Horse
senses
isn't
something
back
off to your left and to the right, and it keeps circling around.
Okay, kind of like resisting my my command inputs.
Yeah, it's kind of winning and kind of just trotting around in circles, kind of like backing up in circles in a way.
All right, and how far ahead of the wagon am I?
You're probably about 20 paces.
Crap, I was hoping it'd be further. Anyway, I hold my hand up to try and kind of a universal stopping motion to. Is it the trader who's on the bench?
Yes. And Sleep, are you on the front or are you in the back?
In the back.
Okay. So yes, it's just Merlinus up front. I believe Iman is sitting next to him. And Merlinus spots it.
Yeah, you should be able to see the concern in my face.
Okay. He pulls back the reins and stops his two horses.
Whoa, what was that? Merlin,
Elude?
why did you stop?
Coming back to the wagon at a good clip. Elude looks worried, obviously. I didn't see anything myself, but Aga, he certainly does, and he has a much keener sense of everything than us humans. I think there's something in the grounds to the sides of the road.
What do you suspect it may be?
I am uncertain, but it is on both sides.
Well, I can stop here for a little while if you think we need to check the road.
That might be a good idea, yes.
Alright, everyone out, I suppose. Seems we may have something on our hands.
So much for a boring ride. Thea, free for you mind doing your thing?
What's going on?
Seems like we may have trouble up ahead. Why don't you, one of you guys, both of you or one of you go up and just get a little altitude?
Before you finish your sentence, Thea already starts heading upwards. Anyone else?
Shall we, Warren?
Might as well.
I hop off and start walking towards the front of the wagon.
I stay on my horse and just
Oh, that's right. You have a horse. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot you had a horse. I thought he was on the wagon all the time.
Gillian was. He was sitting next to you, I
Yeah.
believe.
I thought we were all packed.
Yeah, I don't got no
We
horse.
just tied Bastion to the side of the wagon.
No, he's sitting back there.
Oh, can't be bothered. Well,
Elude continues forward again.
I follow Elibe with give him some distance.
Okay, Sleep and Elude, give me another perception check, would you?
Sorry, it's too green.
Boom! Boom! Locked and loaded, double
That's
barrel. My
He sees
perception
the
check
enemy.
was
That's
so
2020
high.
vision
In the
right
next-
there.
My perception check
continent.
was so high, I changed the music.
You loaded the next,
The next
Screen.
instance.
Saw it to the
Yeah.
next chunk.
So, Elude, you can't seem to gather what your horse is going on about.
It's just
but,
too green.
Sleep, you notice rather quickly. There's a black dog in the woods, and this fucker's massive.
Is that a dog? Over Elibe, over there, in the woods.
As you meet eyes, it snarls and goes back off into the woods, fading into the shadows of the undergrowth. As you kind of peer in, it's almost shadowy. I mean, just like a flux of shadow. The wind and the trees. It just everything is shifting back in there. But as you keep looking, your very good eyesight, you just are able to peer right through the bushes. Maybe just where you're standing in that one moment, you're able to see far in. But you see multiple masses moving around.
Looks like Elibe. Looks like wolves maybe over there on the side. Big wolves.
How far is it from
About how far out?
the road to the trees? Yeah.
About how far out?
Oh, it's about 30 paces.
It's about 30 paces. It's about 30 paces that way. I point so the rest of the group can see.
It's about
There's
98.2
multiple
tankards
of
end
them
to
in
end.
there.
So pace is about a yard, right? Ish.
Yeah, I don't. Yep. I mean, sure.
Yeah, if you're huge.
Over there. In the woods,
Somebody out there is ringing at me right now.
It's essentially 2 steps, which is more or less a yard.
That's right. So about 15 yards out there.
Well, but Elibe's steps are really short, so.
What? What do you mean?
His legs are kind of small.
No, they're normal.
It seems they slinked back off there into the woods. Keep an eye out. They could be on both sides.
Thea calls out from above. I can't seem to see anything.
Wait, why'd she get very British?
She's always sounded that way.
I push forward a little bit up to Elibe. How's your horse?
Elude, looking down, but not too far down. Comments. He's shaken, but I have him now. I've calmed him. I don't know if we should risk riding through these two corpses.
Well,
I-
what time of day is
It is kind of in between morning and midday. Y'all been riding for about a solid 5 hours now.
it? Okay. I've never known a wolf to chance an attack in the middle of the day. Something's up.
I wasn't able to see it too well. You said it was larger than normal?
It was large and weird. I mean, I've seen wolves before, but these wolves were big and shadowy. I don't know how to explain it. They had a kind of a shady aspect to them. I don't know, I think we should keep moving. Right now they're probably circling us, and we need to get out of here as fast as we can.
That would make sense. Let's just try and keep as much distance as we can from any woods, any tree lines.
Alright, I stay dismounted, and I look back at Gillian and the party. Gillian, you see anything?
No, I don't. I could try to shoot a firebolt in there, but I don't want to risk starting a forest fire around here.
Warren, there's a bunch of wolves out around here, big ones. Merlinus, we should probably keep moving, but I'm gonna stay dismounted.
Yes, please keep close to the cart. I don't want to lose my horses.
Yeah, so I wave him on through and kind of stay out in front of the cart.
Alright, the party moves onward, and with a keen eye, the group keeps their watch, but nothing more. No more sounds, no more movement. You start going through dense patches, you start going through clear patches. Seems like they aren't trailing you anymore. If they are, they're doing a damn good job at it, and you suspect nothing.
Anybody see anything?
No,
I haven't
see
for the
anything?
past 15 minutes. We may have lost them.
Alright. I don't like that. Something wasn't right about them wolves. Huh. We should get as much distance between us and those where we saw them as we can. Maybe we can leave them behind. I'm not looking forward to camping with those things around.
Actually, Landry, could I make like an Arcana or History check based on his description of the wolves?
Could you please describe the... did you describe the wolves to them?
Well,
He said like these giant black.
Big and shadowy, yeah.
big and shadowy
Yeah.
wolves. They look
Like it doesn't sound normal.
Yes, you can give me an intelligence check first. Sounds like something you've heard of before. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. Alright. I mean, this is something that you really never paid any attention to. You never really thought much to lean on the information or anything like that. But this does remind you of just sort of like a fairy tale about kind of Little Red Riding Hood, big bad wolf type thing. Which most of it is things that you don't really pay attention to. But the thing that you do remember is just the superstition involved, which is if you see a black dog on the road as you travel and it crosses your path, then there's some sort of bad omen that's going to occur. Now, this is so ancient, so kind of, out there just to scare kids to make sure that they stay in their bed all night, kind of stuff that what you do with that knowledge is up to you, but it's not something that you really would have probably would have elected to just share with everyone.
Yeah, I want to keep it to myself.
Okay. But that is something you do remember. Now, gotta take a moment to watch this.
You mean like the Led Zeppelin song?
Oh my
This is
god.
the greatest movie
I
ever
should-
made. I don't want to hear it.
See the
It's
dog.
about truck driving.
What am I watching? Oh, I don't know. Why am I watching this?
And it did. I was hauling a load up from Atlanta on my 6th straight Georgia run. It was my daughter's birthday and I thought I could make it home in time. I was on this long dark stretch of I-75 with nothing to look at but the white line when I saw it. It was in the middle of the road coming straight at me with his teeth bared, red eyes staring. So I us working this.
That's a pretty good representation of what I saw.
That is canon.
I am Patrick Swayze.
My name's Bill John, and I'm a Cicayan truck driver.
You can't be Rutger anymore.
Where's my trucker hat?
RP.
Rutger.
Alright, the hours pass on now, and things picked up again. I mean, just I don't know. There's the heaviness of the air that seemed to be with you earlier. Maybe it was just the frightfulness of just the prospect of being surrounded by all those very large black dogs. Please no.
The BBDC.
God damn. This is past. You just the tension has eased, and while you're going through these country roads, these mountainous country roads, you don't really come across any sort of travelers. You don't really come across any sort of settlements. These are just dirt roads that are there to get you from point A to point B. But the sun's starting to set, and the clouds are darkening.
How much distance have we made since we encountered those black dogs?
Oh, miles and miles. I mean, you're clear. You're clear. You're hours away.
Alright. I don't know much about wild animals, but there's no way they followed us, right? I say to the party.
Ooh, I think we can let our guard now. Our guard down, for now.
Bastion, you know anywhere to camp up here?
Oh, well, I tell you what, if we go for another 3 hours or so, there should be some sort of settlement up there we could stay in for the night. It'd be a bit safer than camping out in the woods. We'll be kind of clear of these mountain woods and these shitty roads.
Well, how rough is the road right now?
It's pretty. I mean, this is rough shit. I mean, you've gone through a lot of ruts. You've gone through parts where the road's been washed out.
Tough Mudder.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty rough ride, but
Yes,
this has been the safe ride. At least
Gotta lock our axles.
you really haven't run into any signs of humanity.
So you said the sun was setting right now?
Oh yeah, and I think it's not so much that it's been setting long. It's just that the day's been shortened because you're in the mountains, and also you've got dark clouds coming in.
Well, what do y'all think? Do we camp rough in the woods, or go on for 3 more hours to try and make it to the settlement? Thing is, if we go through the night in the darkness, we risk hurting the wagon. And I'd rather not be out here with a broken wagon wheel.
It is likely that the animals might lose their footing and roll something as well in these ruts in the dark.
True. Still, I'd hate to get the tent out and just know to get rained on. But you are right. Should we stop soon?
Well, I say we either stop now and go ahead and get some watches going, or we try and make it. I'm for stopping. If we get bogged down out here, there's no telling how long it'll take us to get to that settlement.
It's your call, Big Hoss.
It's like he's here!
Just tell me what to do, big man.
Alright, well, Merlinus, you're the money behind this operation. What do you want to do?
Well, there's no use getting to civilization if we're all rugged and worn out and not even able to barter for a good night's rest. I say we try to find somewhere a little bit off the trail, just to maybe a cove or something. We can camp out for the night.
Elon, see anything like that up ahead?
It's not preferred terrain, but can I do some looking?
Yes, you're no longer in your preferred terrain, so no advantage.
Yeah, what do you want rolled though? Just
grab it.
perception or something else?
Survival.
Stay.
And go ahead and roll perception as well.
Ah, well, there we go.
You find a perfect little clearing. It's a little ways off the path, but there is a little animal trail that leads up to it, and you think you can get the wagon through there.
Riding back after a few minutes to the wagon and gang. There is a very well situated clearing just a few hundred paces up ahead on the right. It's nice. It's sheltered, thick boughs above it. It should make for a good stay, even in a heavy rain. If that would be appeasing to you, Master Trader.
Oh, of course. Thank you for your keen eyesight.
Of course. And if anyone was interested, I was thinking about trying my hand at some fresh game for the night.
I won't stop you.
He kind of furtively looks over at the two Pegasi riders.
Oh, is there something you wanted?
Nothing at all.
I just stare at him and look back and start heading backwards again.
Alright then, I'll lead you there, and then make my way deep into the woods.
Alright, the party follows, I suppose.
Oh well, here it is, guys!
Loving the discourse, dialogue from our party members. Now that Berg isn't here to carry the conversations.
It's okay, I understand. As we're making the, several minute trot over to the, walk over to the pre-designated site, Elude falls in next to Warren briefly. How's your mount? I'm sorry, it must be my accent.
Metzger.
Stop.
Is he still gone?
It's alright, not everyone can hear me, understand me very well, I understand. And leads everyone to the clearing.
Alright, in the clearing, it is as Elude described. The underbrush is very thick, and it looks like a natural nesting place, just for any sort of traveling animal, or in this case, party with the carriage. Welcome, welcome.
It's Raven. Just in time
Protection.
for you to call at us.
The pine trees above are a good shelter from the wind and rain, and it is very comfortable in here. There's plenty of dry underbrush to make a fire, and there's plenty of grass, dead grass for bedding as well.
And water.
Merlinus parks his wagon and start setting up his shelter, even though it's kind of redundant in this area. It's just an old habit of his. Is everyone making camp?
Elibe lashes his horse to a tree and begins collecting fodder for pretty much all the animals before going to make his way into the woods to see if he can't rustle up some critters.
I say we take 2-man watches all night long. Just to be sure we don't get snuck up on in the night.
I'll take the second one.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take second watch with Fifri.
I'll join the old man for the first watch.
So, Elibe, buddy. Want to take third watch?
With you?
Oh, of course.
Sure.
Look. I know you're not trust me because the whole, me being hired to kill you and stuff, but, we got to work over that,
Right.
Okay. Sounds good.
And the Luda stalks off into the underbrush to go hunt.
Anybody else separating from the party, or otherwise just getting everything ready for the night ahead?
With his very, very minor knowledge of survival skills, Gillian is going to stay at the camp and try and make a stick bed to keep himself dry.
Okay. Could you give me a survival check, please?
Yeah, do you have those 3 blocks of wool? Oh,
Yeah.
you don't.
Oof.
Yikes. Yeah. I mean, you do collect the wood and everything like that, but your stick bed sucks ass. I mean, you just something about the twine kept snapping on you. The sticks you grabbed for it, they had thorns in them. I mean, it's just the best you could find. It was a really mediocre attempt.
Tried.
Gillian, you want my bedroll for the night?
Oh, don't worry. I have my own bedroll. I was just hoping to try and keep dry from the wet floor, but looks like that is not in the cards tonight.
I know an old trick. If you push all the ground, if you push all the clutter on the ground away, you can get down to the dirt. Should be a little drier. Though it is a little messy, I'll say that.
I would like to, before I start my watch, just fly around and let Emma stretch her ring.
User joined your channel.
Out for a rip, are you, bud?
So you said you're gonna fly around?
Yep, fly around, stretch her ring. Yeah, for love, Greg.
Okay. How high would you like to fly?
About mid-height, just about on top of the tree is enough.
So pretty low.
Yeah, about low. Yeah, pretty low.
Okay.
I can show you the world.
As you fly around, there's quite a mix of dead trees, living trees, open clearings, new forest. I mean, pretty much most things through here seemed rather untamed. However, you do spot a spire of a what seems to be a house or tower or something. It's a dark gray roof that you see off in the distance.
How far off in the distance?
It probably only take about 15 minutes to walk there.
I'd like to approach the house a little bit more, see if I can get a better look at what it is.
How close?
We'll go about like let's say a meter, about a kilometer or so.
Okay. Want to give me a perception check?
Shot down by AA.
Yeah, so you can't really see much because the rain is actually starting to go up. So you left your goggles back at camp, you fool. But you know, and your Pegasus is also really wanting to get back down to the ground, just due to the amount of rain that's going through right now. But you do see a smoking chimney.
I'd like to land and head back to the group.
Land and then head back, or head back
Yes,
and land?
land then head back.
Okay. As you land, the thick brush is really a lot, very much. I mean, you're just barely able to land successfully. I would like for you to give me an intelligence check.
That's gonna be a big oof.
You can't really tell where you need to go on the ground.
Oh no.
Huh. This is quite a predicament.
Must have blinked.
I mean, you have a general idea, like you're like, okay, it's definitely in this-ish direction, you're just not sure exactly where.
With me being as lost as I am, I'd like to head closer to the house on foot. Or on horseback.
Okay. Give me a... What's a good check for this?
What's he trying to do?
He's trying to make his way towards the house, or whatever that tower
Whatever the
roof
fuck
thing
it
was.
Through increasingly wild woods.
I know, like, that's usually general survival checks for, like... If
Yeah,
you
go ahead
try to
and-
make your way through woods in a certain direction, it's survival.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Fucking shit!
You're lost. You walk, you trot, you know, the best you can through this really thick brush for about, 15 minutes, then 20. You make your way back. I mean, you're not taking flight, but you just from the ground, you can't, like, you swear that you were going in the right direction. Well, if you were, you would have been there by now, a million times over. So you're not sure where you're at.
Shit. This turns south very quickly for me.
After about 45 minutes, sleep is now starting to worry as well.
I like to find the nearest clearing as soon as possible and then get back up in the air. It's the bearings again.
You said you want to take flight?
Yes.
Okay. You're up in the air.
Perfect. Do I see the house?
No.
Fuck.
Can you give me an intelligence or survival check, please?
We'll do survival. And it's shit.
No.
No.
A sea
Can't.
of trees. A sea of
Yeah.
trees.
A sea of trees and mountain ranges and... Yeah.
Saya,
That sinking feeling is starting to hit you.
It's already hit me.
Big thanks.
Sir?
do you know where Fifree went?
I think she was going to go check on Elibe, or... I'm not sure.
Dude,
It's been 45 minutes. I'm back from, like, local area. And was I successful?
Survival check, please?
Oh, sweet. Ah, we're eating good.
You're eating fucking real damn good. You got 4 rabbits.
As Sleep says, Elibe, questioningly, he comes into the firelight. If any has been lit, has any fire been lit?
Yeah, if there
Yeah.
was, I don't.
It's been 45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you hear some rustling in the brush, and then there's that dude with 4 rabbits gripped by the ears coming out of the brush.
Ooh,
Oh, nice
good haul.
collection there.
Oh,
Where'd you find those?
The forest.
You got a good sense of humor, Elid. Anyway, have you seen Fee-Free?
The other mounted lady knight, I heard the rustling of her wings, maybe half an hour ago, right after I set out. But, I guess she was heading generally west.
Shit. Well, Thea, you mind hopping up and seeing if you can see her flying around?
Yes, sir.
Don't go further than you can't see the firelight, alright?
Oh, well, we have a good fire now. I
I'll
should be able to
start,
track where we are at.
I'll start building stuff onto the fire, finding any kind of loose wood I can. Make it a little bit bigger.
I think it'd be best if I took someone with me. Who wants to ride with me?
Well, if you need altitude, I'm not your man.
I am a terrestrial creature.
Yes, you can ride on the back of my Pegasi.
I need to dress the hairs.
Bastion's pretty light looking.
Oh, I'm not going up on that fucking horse with that crazy lady.
Oh, what's wrong?
Wait, no, doesn't Bastion have a crush on Thea?
Hell, even
No.
I've been on the back of it, Bastion. You just gotta hold on tight's all.
Well, the thing is, I'm not too worried about Taya. She's a good girl and all, but once we find Fifi, I think she's probably slit my throat out there in the woods.
Is he Canadian?
No, that's my shit impression of an Irish accent.
You're supposed to be Irish, but it's a mixture of...
I've been watching too much Letterkenny lately, so.
What about Warren?
Pan over to Warren.
Well, shit. Nobody else is gonna do it.
Hurry. The sooner
That's
the
just how
better.
I'm doing it.
I approach that Pegasus and attempt to mount the back.
You know what Pegasus really loves? Kick me in.
Can you give me an animal handling check?
No, never mind. You know, I'm gonna go and get my horse. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Sir, you're coming with me now.
Is that really necessary?
Not you.
You know I hate doing this, Thea.
Well, we don't have much of a choice right now.
God damn it. Alright, fine.
The
Do I need to make a
Pegasi.
handling check?
Nope, the Pegasi does all the work. Because she's very much used to this.
Alright.
Even if you aren't, she is.
Okay. Now,
And,
take it easy, alright?
Now the Pegasi is actually struggling. Usually she doesn't, but with the rain coming in, and it seems like it's the clouds are getting darker and darker as time has gone on. You're only going to be able to be up in the air for about a good 2 minutes.
Well, let's make it a good 2 minutes then.
Hey, Berg.
What?
You're like a Max in the back of a Marauder. I harass her.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, the suspension is fully maxed out. It's just... We're gonna get a good 2 minutes of flight time here. I'm like one of those big fucking German gliders. Remember those? What were those called?
Perception checks from both Piper and Bird, please. Sleep and Fever.
Perceptione.
Fucking
Okay.
such shit rolls today.
Alright, Sleep. You don't really see the distinct white silhouette of a Pegasi rider. However, you do see in the distance, markedly different from the rest of the scenery around you, there is the gray roof of some sort of tower, house, something. It's all obscured by the woodland.
Say, you see that over there? That house?
Can you point?
I point to it.
Oh, that's odd.
Sorry, ace pointing isn't enabled.
Fuck.
Yeah, little circle on the map.
It's 32 degrees of the compass.
Can you get into Zeus and teleport Fifi here?
Oh, Zeus crashed my game. Fuck.
Oh, yes. Do you think she went up there?
Do I see anything else besides the house?
No. However, you do see a pretty good cut through the woods. A nice trail that generally goes close by the campsite that goes up towards this gray roof building.
We don't have much time on the back of this thing before your Pegasus gets too tired. Drop me back off at the camp and we'll go there on foot.
Understood. Alright, Thea and the greatly armored knight stay up for long. However, there's a house nearby. We should be able to find her. Hopefully.
Yeah, the only thing I could see up there was a house with a bit of a spire and a chimney.
There's a chimney.
Did I see the chimney? I thought I saw
Yeah,
the chimney. Okay.
you saw the
Yeah.
chimney.
Yeah, it was burning, right?
Yep.
And there was smoke coming out of it, so maybe that's where Fifre's at. There's a trail that is right up this way, and we can head into the camp that way.
Oh, sounds good.
All right. Who's coming?
Perhaps she found somebody and was talking to them, setting up a camp for us, finding us shelter for the night. Better than this.
Yeah, get everybody out of the wet. All right, who's coming with me?
I'll go.
I got back. Are we still at camp?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go as well.
Oh, I'm a bit nervous with these wolves around. I suppose I should take the cart.
Well, let's pick up stakes then until we find at this house.
It's worth a shot anyway.
Yeah, I'm with you, Merlinus. I don't want to leave you out here on your own. Elod, you didn't happen to see any houses when you were out, would you?
Elud is glaring at you as he's putting away his knife from finishing the skinning of the and dressing of the hares. But responds after a few moments. No, I saw no signs of habitation.
Hey, maybe they'll have a hearth and you can cook them rabbits up real nice.
Maybe.
Alright, the trail's just up this way.
Alright, as you get into this thick underbrush now, it is fucking dark in here now. The rain is coming in pretty good, but the forest cover up ahead has mainly kept everyone dry. I mean, you're getting pitter patters of pitter patters. Get right at her. Of raindrops from ahead, but it's nothing getting the party drenched or soaked. Would anybody like to light a torch?
I'll light a torch.
Okay. You're able to see pretty decently now.
Keep your eyes out. Hopefully we don't see those wolves.
Alright, can I get a survival check, please? Sleep.
Yee.
Yikes.
Yep. Just recalling from memory, and with a little bit of moving through the woods, as you thought, you kind of planned everything out accordingly. You are able to find the trail, and everyone is able to follow in behind.
While I'm looking, I look down for like Pegasi tracks.
None to be found.
Maybe she flew there. There's no tracks.
It wasn't raining as bad as it is now back then.
Well, let's keep heading that way. Keep an eye out.
Fifri, could you give me one more perception check?
One ping, please. One ping only.
Please. Please.
Everyone's
This time, just given, all the different areas you've been searching so far, you are once again greeted with the Grey Spire.
I'd lead Emma over in that random direction. It's gonna be okay, girl. We'll get there. And I approach the house again for the 10th time.
Okay. Flying there, you're only really able to get a few minutes of flight time, but that's just enough to get you very close. Do you wish to push your Pegasi onwards to try to land near the house, or would you like to land once again in the brush?
No, I'd like to lay near the house in as open of an area as possible.
Okay. With a stern hand, you keep your faithful Pegasi in the air for longer, and with exhausted wings, you and your Pegasi land to the front of the house. It is just then that the rest of the party also approaches, and as they see before them, this wasn't a tower, this wasn't a castle, a fortress. It is a house, a manor, an old manor with its with what you can see through the whatever light is left, and just from the addition of the torch. It is an old manor that's been seemingly abandoned, except for a light that comes from within. A few lights, actually, but one notable one coming from a hearth.
Hey guys, funny to see you guys here.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
When we finally see Fee-Free land, I go,
I accidentally hit the fucking X button. Holy shit.
Time, thank God. It's good to see you.
I'll be back.
You had us worried there.
I was worried myself. I was glad I'm not lost anymore.
How'd you manage to get lost?
Ground Fee-Free isn't as strong as flying Fee-Free.
Well, did you manage to scout any of this house?
No, I just saw it a couple of times. Tried to get on it, tried to get closer on foot instead of flying, but got lost. Stupid brush. But it looks warm and inviting, so I'm gonna go inside.
Probably you should knock first.
Yeah, that'd be the correct thing to do. I'd like to approach the doorstep. Or the door.
As you see is as you see. I believe everyone should be able to see.
Yep.
Okay.
I see map.
Yep, I see blank background.
Restart my...
Oh, that was fucking weird.
Informative Skyrim load screen.
Did you know
probably
cheese wheels can heal you?
Earl of Whiterun. I probably need to reload, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, reload. That's what I did, and it loaded up perfectly fine.
Bum 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 bum.
I can feel scary skeletons coming in.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you, Roll.
Yeah, it works perfectly.
Since you do have a torch on you. You should be able to see farther now.
I can see. I can fight.
Okay. Feel free. Would you like to approach?
Right, I'd like to approach.
Yes. The main door is up here.
Oh, there's the main door.
The windows?
Follow her up at a distance.
Please do, because it's
Looking
dark.
at this old house. Like, how old is it? Like, is it like falling down old, or?
It seems like, I mean, it's been abandoned for maybe a year or two. It's, or maybe even a season. It's hard to tell because it's so dark.
It was not totally overgrown and run down.
No.
Yeah, okay.
The windows?
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Yes, these are windows.
Can I make like a perception check to see if I can see anybody in the windows watching us or anything?
Absolutely.
Keep it calm. Ooh.
It's dark.
A little too dark.
See yourself in this
a
reflection,
raindrop
spook
lit
yourself.
gets in your eye as you look up.
Oh, fucking! Ow.
Rain.
As you approach the front steps, the flicker of the torch, or maybe just the tiredness in your eyes, the periphery, the little statuette seems like it turns its head to look at you, but whenever you actually like double take to go look at it, it's still facing forward, and as item materialistic as it always has been, just made of stone.
Is this a fee free or me?
Fee free.
It's a fever. I'd like to knock on the door.
You would like to knock on the door?
I'd like to knock on the door.
Can you give me a good knock? As you knock on the door, the door was not really latched shut.
Oh, one of those.
Back in your chair. Back in your chair.
Are you knocking on the screen door?
Come on in, it keeps the skaters out.
It stays mounted, still a few dozen paces back.
And yeah, the
Really
door is kind of
interesting.
easily open at your touch.
I look back at the little gargoyle statuette thing.
Mm-hmm.
Before I peek my head inside and take a step in.
Okay.
Hello?
Following her.
How does it sound, Piper?
Hello?
I'll just follow close behind Sleep, my walking tank boy.
I'll wait here. Probably best we don't all spook them. All these people inside their house.
Fee free, you see
Hey.
anything?
I agree.
No, I see. Are these torches lit? That's not what I see.
Yeah, little candles, yeah.
The little candles. Well, this was lit, and the door just opened magically, or wasn't latched.
It wasn't magically. It just wasn't latched. Yeah.
I know it's not magically, but that's like the expression type of thing. But yeah, it just opened up on its own, so I just let myself in.
Do I sense any kind of like magical presence coming from this house?
Do you have detect magic as a spell?
1 second.
I believe that's a that a cantrip in D&D?
No, it's an actual spell.
Is it? Damn.
I do.
Okay. But you can cast it if you wish.
That's a third of my firepower, though. I'm not gonna cast it.
Okay. Oh, it just seems like an old abandoned house. But not entirely abandoned, because it seems like there's some sort of life in here.
What you're saying is we could buy it and fix it up?
I'll have to buy this
Just the
out.
two of us.
If we could
Flip this mansion.
I'll flip it.
Hello?
Nothing.
I'd like to enter through the right door, or take a peek through the right door.
Okay.
As she's doing that, I moved one of the candles and blow one of the candles out.
Go and
Okay.
fall asleep into the building.
For a second, so
You blow the candles out.
One of them. Well, the candles are real. I got a bad feeling about this with the shadow dogs and finding this mansion out here still lit up like the day it was first built. I don't know.
Oh, actually, like cobwebs and shit here.
I lean back out the door and say, hey, keep on your toes. Something's not right.
I'll do a ride around the perimeter. Warden, will you join?
Yeah, you know, I'll go the other way. Meet you around the back.
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Raggy.
Whoop.
Reggie.
Please don't move through the windows, by the way.
Through the windows? Damn, I wanted
It's like I'm at the
to
Derby.
that room, dude.
I can show you the window.
Is that a window right there that I'm in front of?
What's that?
Is that a window that I'm in front of?
Yes. These are windows.
Can I look inside?
Yeah, you can totally look
I
inside.
want to see what's going on.
Freaking creep.
Perception.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my mouse is all fucky, so...
Nice.
Okay, so as you look inside, the fireplace is roaring. It's well kept. Seems like somebody was in here not too long ago. However, of everything you can see in the room, which isn't much right now, but it's everything seems kind of like old, dusty, like really neglected. However, this one chair is free of dust and looks like it was just recently sat in and used, and I swear there's probably some cigarette butts at the base of it.
Some darts.
Yeah, something, bud.
Do I see anything through these windows on the left?
Oh, okay.
It's kind
Looks
of
like
dark.
looks like a dining table, maybe. It's really hard to see in there. It's not lit up at all. If it's too narrow to pass, it's because the brush is really high up against the house, aka map borders.
Oh no, I can fit. I can fit.
Morty John, it's so big.
Oh.
Are they still doing their ride around?
I believe Vorin has returned.
Yeah, I wanted
also,
to.
but never mind, Iman and Bastion. They were with the rest of the party. It's just my mouse is all fucky.
Gotcha.
What about Merlinus?
He's taking shelter underneath his wagon right now.
I'd like to check the area, like around the house, make sure no one's like walking up on us or watching us.
Okay. Can't see shit.
I'd like to take a look at this. I can barely make out to be the back door on
This
the north
is
side.
yes, this is a back door.
Can't see what it looks like. Does it look like it's been opened recently?
Sure. Could you give me? It's hard to tell. I mean, it's basically just as run down as the rest of the house.
Can I kind of like lean over from my saddle and push on it?
Sure. No.
That doesn't really make a sound, yeah.
It's just it's almost as if you're just leaning up against the wall. It's a door. It's
Probably
closed.
opens the other way, but yeah, it's good enough for research. Riding back.
Okay.
Elibe, you over here? Ah, there you are.
Oh, hello, fellow horseman.
I didn't see anything on my side. Guess we should head inside.
I'll go lash up my my horse with the merchant.
No, you don't have to move all the way back there to do that.
But. Oh yeah, he's not on a map. Could we get an extension south?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, dismounted anyway. Hey, here we go.
Realism.
Gross!
Goodness gracious.
Aufsteigen.
Well, I think if Iman and Bastian stay with Merlinus outside, we could make sure this place isn't quite as occupied as it's starting to appear.
Is that what you want us to do? Or just get pissed on?
Well, you can hide under the wagon. That should.
Well,
Or in the wagon.
I do not mind. Just whatever you want us to do, I guess.
Yeah, I don't feel right leaving Merlinus out here by himself.
Okay, fair enough.
Thanks for taking one for the team, Amon.
Of course. Just be careful, I guess. Let us know if you find anything.
Yeah. Keep an eye out there too. Be careful. Okay, now who's all inside and who's all outside?
Vorn and Elibe, have you
We're coming in.
gone in, or?
Yeah, we're right the entranceway. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a giant man tanking away. So.
Alright, gang, we should split up and look for clues.
I'll take what's that old joke? I'll take Fifree and Thea and search the bedroom. You guys take everywhere else.
This one?
Alright, old man.
That
I
went over my
see
head
you.
for like I was
Shaggy,
fucking
Scoob,
0.5 seconds.
You guys take the basement. I'll take Daphne and Velma and Daphne and search the bedroom.
Like, dude!
Maybe just Daphne.
As you enter, the doors slam behind you. Big surprise.
Crafty.
Oh,
You mad, Elod?
I've been. That was a very nice spot we had on the side of the road. I was resenting our decision to come this way the entire time, and now I feel, how do you say, vindicated.
Yeah, some serious shit's going on here.
Well, we're not going to achieve anything standing in the common room. I say we start clearing out this house.
Should probably check the room with the hearth first.
Okay, there's a few doors around us. This one. There's this one. This one that Fifree's staying at. Looks like there's one over here, and one back here.
Well, I'll give this door right here a jingle.
Was mine open?
A jingle is done, and it opens easily.
Alright. Guess we're clearing the house. I'll check this room. And I just throw the door.
I'll go with you, Warren.
I want to cook these eyes.
Oh, there's a hearth right there, though. Careful it doesn't spit them back in your face or something.
Oh, yes, magic, right. Mhm.
Doesn't appear to be much in here. Or is there actually a chest here?
box.
Hold on for a minute,
Yeah.
bud.
Is another door over here?
Hesitates.
Yes.
Open the door!
Alright, we'll check the chest later.
Shit.
I crouch down.
Hold on, my mouse is freaking out.
Opening the door
I
in
heard,
slow
oh
motion.
shit, I was like, uh-oh.
You all need to slow down. You guys are like, there's like two different things going on at the same time.
Okay.
Okay,
Everyone
let's
scatter in different directions.
Let's go to sleep first.
Alright.
What were you asking?
As me and Elad enter this room, I'm gonna stop
Yes.
real quick and just crouch and look around at the floor. Is there like a layer of dust?
Oh, definitely.
Then there should be some footprints, right?
Yeah.
Do any of them look fresh?
So the only thing you really see is a line that goes from the door up here to this chair, and that's pretty much it. Everything else in this room looks like it hasn't been touched in years.
Is it okay for me to move to the fireplace now?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Just, mind your feet. I wonder what kind of footprints are they?
Humanoid? Shoe prints?
Okay.
What kind of pelts are these?
Bears?
Bears.
Oh my.
Yeah. Pretty high class, actually. Also, just looking around the room, the plates of armor up against the wall, these horns up here. You have no idea why this would be abandoned. It seems like whoever owned this property had wealth and must have been of some sort of nobility. These sorts of hunting trophies and other signs of wealth and status, not just anyone can attain. So this is odd.
These chests right here.
They are.
Oh, well, if everything else is pristine, I wonder what's in the chest. And I open one of them.
Okay. As you open it up, everything is. As you open it up, you can tell now, like the thickness of the dust on everything, as you open up the chest, and it's just a bunch of pillows.
God damn. I open the other chest to see if there's anything else.
Hey, Sir Knight,
Huh?
look at the walls. Nice rocks, no?
They're pretty good. I'm not much of a hunter myself. I guess they're pretty good if they were enough to mount on the walls.
Alright, let's swap over to Vorin and Gillian.
Okay, so what is this hallway? Does it end right there after the block on my right?
So there's two doors here. One leads to what you would guess would be the exterior wall. There's a door right here. There's a door right immediately to your front that you're standing in front of. And there's a door over here that leads that back into, and then of course the foyer or whatever is over there.
Did you check that chest back there, Gillian?
No, we don't know who's here. I'm not about to possibly rob someone. It's something we can check later.
Whoa, my screen's freaking out.
Yeah, the
Oh, dude. Whoa, dude, that's not where I wanted to go. Whoa, dude, my screen is really fucked up. Every time I try to drag my character, it moves my whole screen.
Yeah, be careful where you drag your character.
Yeah.
Warren, where are you going?
Every time I try to drag my character, it drags my whole
Are
screen.
you clicking?
No, I was left clicking it.
Do you have the right thing selected? I think.
I don't know.
Okay.
I fixed it though somehow.
Alright, cool. As you stand here, I don't know. There's a bunch of doors.
Alright. So there's a. Yeah, I'm gonna open this door. Here.
Which one?
Right in front of me.
There's two doors. There's one right here.
Oh
There's
shit.
one right here.
Okay, I thought the other one was.
And then there's one right
when
here.
I was that guy.
3 doors.
So you want to open up this one?
This one. How do I make
The
the
one,
dot?
the one to your north or the one to your west?
west?
Doesn't move. Even the door handle doesn't move.
Okay. Go to the one in the north.
Okay.
Hello. Can I tell what's these barrels have any markings to tell me what's in them or anything?
Hold on, guys. 1 second.
Jeez, that's pretty good. What was that?
Something like that. And then we have section 1.
There you go. You can fulfill your need, Metzger.
Oh my god.
This chick is actually fucking amazing. Like, she is a goddamn prodigy. Just play whatever she hears. It's cool.
So she's got perfect pitch.
Sea Shanty 2. So that'll be the introduction. Something like...
That's a lot of reverb.
Something like that. And then we have section 1.
This is great.
I think this is like the earworm that gets...
So, funny story. So my girlfriend, I was here with my girlfriend, and she went to her mom's house because that's where she sleeps. But I'm at her house at the moment. And anyways, as she went out to her car, there was a black dog with a bit of a chain around its neck, and it was acting all vicious and fucking growling at her, and was like being aggressive. And she was about 90% sure it was gonna like lunge out and attack her. And but she fucking stood her ground and got in her car and everything like that. So she said, I'm not allowed to play D&D here anymore because I'm actually manifesting some shit.
Doesn't say magic, what the fuck?
Wholesome.
It's the black dog.
So yeah, Black Dog's real. I've seen it. Alright, I'm back.
The Led Zeppelin song?
So,
yeah, he's checking
Vorin,
out these
yeah.
these barrels here. Is there any writing on them? Tell me what the hell they is.
They are wine caskets.
Oh, nice.
And they're local. Bernie's make. That's what the writing says anyway.
Nice wine.
There's also a there's a door in this back room.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Otherwise,
Yep.
You gonna go through that door?
On through the next door, please.
Whoa.
Oh, this room looks a little used.
Yeah, it was actually as you open up the door, the smell hits you. There's something cooking.
I go up to the
Ascertain
stove.
what's cooking, just by the smell.
Oh, well.
All right, what are you just looking at the stove?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, like, is it like, what is it that's cooking on the stove?
You want to open up the pot?
Yeah, I'll open up the pot.
All right, you like, do you have a like a rag or something you're gonna use? A bit of your cloak, maybe, so you don't burn your hand.
Yeah, I'll kind of like use my pull my hand under my cloak and kind of use that as a protection.
Okay.
Although I'm a fire mage, so
Yeah, true. So as you grab for the lid of the pot and open it up and look inside, there's nothing in it. And the lights go out.
Uh-oh.
Or the flame go out. The flame goes out in the hearth.
Oh shit. What the?
You're looking at the pot and everything like that. It's got dust and cobwebs all over it.
Well, that's not a good thing. I put the lid back on the pot.
And there's no smell in the room anymore.
Are these candles still on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of starting to agree with what Eli was saying earlier about staying where we were camped out at. Is there anything on this table?
No, just a few lit candles.
Well, nothing to do but press onwards.
I don't like that.
All right. So
It's
I'm gonna
uneasy, but
go back to sleep and elude.
Nice. Okay. Well, touching upon that little illusion they just saw, Elude, after a few minutes of what he believes to be cooking, he pulls the hairs out to check on their progress.
Oh, you're cooking them on this?
Yeah.
They're doing quite well. Go ahead and give me a survival check, please.
Whew.
These are actually probably some of your best work. They are
Just right. Tonight?
Hold on to mine for now. Stroll. This door. Is it unlocked?
As you wrap the handle, yes.
I open it. Step through.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it was already open.
Oh. What's this? Is that a...
As is the one in the corner.
What's that?
It's a vase. Looks like a
vase?
storage.
No. Can I hit it with my sword? No, I'm just kidding.
Ticking.
Through here.
We went back to sleep over. Damn it.
What do I see in here? Is it a dining table?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where are the footsteps going from here?
They're going upstairs.
So, which way would that be? Basically,
Oh, I'm sorry.
following
You can't see them, but
footsteps that went through the door is what
sorry. No, go back to where we were.
Okay.
No. In the kitchen or whatever that was.
Do.
Yeah. They stop here and they turn around that bend. It is stairs that go upwards.
Before I do that, I look at the table. Is there anything on the table like fresh plates or anything like that?
So there is a plate here, and it's got mummified biscuits on it.
Hey Elon, you hungry?
That doesn't look like it would complement my meat very well.
Okay.
And he kind of swings the skewer around.
Gillian and Voron, you are able to hear Sleep talking on the other side of this fireplace.
Hit me with a hair!
And actually, the door's open, so you can see them as well.
You all find anything?
yes, and then no.
I don't know what just happened.
I found some footprints. They go up these stairs over here. I'm gonna follow them.
You still carrying that torch, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another door over here we haven't tried yet.
It's open and it just goes out to the hallway.
If y'all are hungry,
Didn't we go through some doors? Skip some? Oh wait, that's the door. Never mind.
Or which door are you talking about? I assumed you were talking about this door.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Fifi, are you done with that room?
Well, I didn't even check the room, so...
Okay. So everyone
skip
pause.
those.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Fifi?
So I'd like to just... I guess perception check at this point, but... Just see what's inside the room.
Okay.
Low numbers, here I come. Fuck yeah.
Alright. I don't know. It's lit by candles, and you see a chest here at your right, and you see a desk. Nothing really on it. Looks like perhaps it was some sort of logbook or something like that, but it seems like you've just walked into a small collection of a little bit of a library.
I'd like to open the chest just to see what's inside of it.
Okay.
Perception?
Investigation.
Even worse. Hey.
All right. As you investigate through this chest, there's books in here. No surprise. There's a couple inkwells, parchment, pens, such like that. All in pretty good condition. Not like the rest of this house. But as you're looking through, there's covers a whole bunch of different types of topics, from farming to agriculture to identifying different trees in nature. I don't know, just a whole bunch of scholarly type books.
I'll keep that in mind. Is that staircase going up? The staircase?
It does go up, yes.
I'd like to take Thea with me and head up.
And head up that staircase?
Yes.
Okay. One moment.
Do you want? You can give me control of Thea and I can help move her around.
Yeah, I'll do that. One moment.
It's like my whole world opened up. I can see through this door now.
There was another door over here, wasn't there?
You can see through what door now?
Now that Thea's open, I can see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna head through that door? Or is it
We'll head up. It's upstairs.
Okay. So back to sleep and the rest.
I want to open this door real quick.
Okay.
No
Doesn't
door
budge.
check? Oh, okay.
It's almost like it's the edge of the map.
Oh, yeah. I don't like this place, guys.
What did you guys find over there that was tricky?
Magical stew.
It was there, then it wasn't. I swear I could even smell it.
Elon's got some hair if you want it. Cooked it up. Smells really good.
Oh, is that a staircase there?
Yeah, the footprints follow the footprints on the ground here. Go up the stairs.
Well, we have to check the upstairs at some point, and
Might as well. Let's go.
I don't know about this place, but I'd rather follow something that I can, at least something that leaves footprints.
Load screen.
Kinda. You're still on the same map. It's just my mouse dragging ability is gonna be impaired, so bear with me.
Jeopardy music
I'm going
plays.
to start with Fifi and Thea. Best I can.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Yep.
Let's move my ass over there. Holy crap.
And is Elibe also in tow?
He's with Slap, isn't he?
Yeah, he should be behind me, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just shift people around
He
then.
decided to stay in the kitchen and eat his food. Here.
Fuck's sakes.
Just don't look at your screen until you're told to.
Look at everything's dark.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, you're good now. Everyone's good. Alright, let's start with Fifi and Thea.
Alrighty then. I'd like to go up the stairs. I guess for me to buy 2 chunks of armor.
Yep.
what can we tell where they're from? Or are they just more antique, more than purposeful?
I mean, they look somewhat similar to the Bernese guys you saw before. Actually, very similar. Same armor.
Okay, that's good information. We'll take a right.
Okay.
Hey Thea, can you check down the hallway off to our left now? I'll check this door in front of us.
Sure, but it looks like there's blood in that next room.
That's why I want to check it out.
I suppose so. Thank you. My mouse is fucked. Okay, sleep.
Alright.
Oh, I can't see anything.
Oh, I see a head.
Oh, Thea, Fifi, y'all find anything?
Oh, I can't see. Okay.
Ah, there's a room with blood in it over here.
Oh, is it fresh?
Look, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, check it out, and I'll check down this hallway. Alright, go ahead and seems clear over here. Go ahead and check that room.
I'd like to enter the third room.
Okay.
Fuck, it's a big room. I'd like to light my torch, by the way, if at all possible.
Sure.
There's a dark, scary
As you,
here.
huh?
I said there's a dark, scary corner down here.
Yeah. You get your torch out, and you try to light it, but, you're having troubles.
Well, on that note, I'd like to try to carefully step over the blood and head to the desk and pick up the, this is the candle holder. Not a candelabra, but like the candle holder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that with me as extra lighting.
Okay. It doesn't really help with your vision too much, but it does boost it somewhat.
Oh, that's fair enough.
There you go.
Ah, dark scary corner no more. I'd like to check the blood. Is it dried up? Like, crunchy?
You're gonna investigate it, I suppose?
I'm gonna investigate it, sorry.
As Fifri reaches down to check the blood, a wind gushes through the house, blowing out the torch of Sleep's torch.
Yes, go on.
Yeah. And your candle also blows out.
Shit, Dark Fury corner's back again.
Ah, god damn it! Can't ever trust these things. And I get out my tinderbox to try and light my torch again.
Okay. Not really any successful.
What?
As you look at the blood, on the ground, from where you're standing at, just regular standing height, as you go down, it looks like fresh blood, but as you go down closer to the carpet, it looks like it's dried. It dries as you get closer to it, and as you get further away, the fresher it looks. It's just like this really weird effect that you're seeing.
Like cornstarch.
Sure.
Okay. Look at the spooky desk.
Okay.
Another investigation or perception?
If you just want to look at it, then it's perception. If you want to flip through the book, that's investigation.
I'll flip through the book.
Okay. Was 14 that roll?
Yes, 14 was that.
Okay. As you look through the book, it seems very similar to the books you found downstairs. However, this one, is not like those other ones, as in the topics that are being described are definitely a bit more on the darker side. This seems like a horror story, but in a manner of fact, kind of dry, descriptive way. It seems like it's a book about tragedies, like historical happenings that were tragic.
Fair enough. I'd like to take the book.
Okay. One book of Bernie's tragedies through the ages. Sleep? Rest of the gang?
Can't see shit now. I walk past this armor, and I look back at Warren and go, "Hey Warren, you want a new set of armor?"
Is armor any good, actually? Like, what's it look like? Look like it'd be worth anything?
It looks a lot like the Bernie's armor of the guys that you went before, but as you lean in closer, the actual durability and strength of this armor is nothing. This is just a little 10-piece as a ceremonial get-up. Nothing of actual armor value in this.
I don't know about you, Warren, but I can't see shit.
What you can see, however, is that there's a door there, and the hallway extends in that direction.
You want to check that door, Warren?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I'll keep watch out here.
You go to twist the handle, and you can, but you can hear inside, there's kind of like a clicking sound. Seems like this door needs a key.
I think it's locked.
Well, maybe we can find a key around here. I'm gonna keep advancing down the hall.
Okay.
Follow.
What the fuck?
Vorin, or sorry, Sleep, give me... Fuck, what kind of check is this?
Is it like an intimidation check?
Not to die immediately check?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
14.
Not bad.
Mm.
You die instantly.
Now this is the part where it takes me over and it turns me against you guys.
Well, this is interesting because the three of us that are in this hallway,
That's
we
how
can
we
see
TPK.
you. I have no idea what you're looking at here.
Nobody does.
I just hear, oh god, and I go, I need something from you, Berg.
Elibe stops chewing his mouthful of rabbit.
Very anime-like.
Oh, no.
I don't necessarily get rid of the fuck, but I'm a little bit cautious as to what made Sleep exclaim.
Where the fuck is this thing?
It's right in front of me.
What are you?
That's not even appropriate.
We need to be scary.
Man, there better not be no goddamn aliens in this house, dude.
As you turn the corner, a horrifying visage of an elderly woman, or at least the silhouette of one, approaches you, and as it looks over its shoulder, you can see a horrifying red glowing eye peek from underneath her hood, or some sort of veil that she has over her head. She rushes towards you in a blinding pace. As she gets close, you can just see the skeletal silhouette of her skull, bones in her neck, anything not covered by the clothing on her back, and then she disappears.
What the? What was
What
that?
is it?
It was like... It was an old lady, but she was like a half skeleton, and she had one glowing red eye. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Then she disappeared. What was that?
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
I don't know. Shit.
Sorry, not flames.
There you go.
I think you're just
Sorry,
like
not
crazy or
flames.
something.
Sounds spooky.
I did a lot of partying in college.
Sounds spooky.
Spooky scary.
I don't know what that was, but it ain't good.
Did it spoil your appetite?
Welcome here.
Oh, that might.
I wasn't the only one to hear that, right?
No, I heard that too.
Hey, Elud,
Yes.
for the record, you were right. We should have stayed on the side of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus right.
I want to keep moving forward.
Yeah, we should stay close together.
Fee-free,
gonna-
Thea, are you here? I yell.
Sir, what's wrong?
Are you alright?
Yes, are you?
Not as good as I once was. But keep your eyes open. There's something here. And it ain't good.
Do you want me to get the others?
No, they need to stay outside with Merlin.
Okay.
Alright, what's the play here? Do we keep going forward or do we get the hell out of this place? We only came up here to find Fee-free and we know where she is now.
Those main
Something's
doors.
telling me this is something we might need to deal with.
I don't know, this feels
Well,
like maybe...
the main doors were sealed, but we never tried breaking a window.
Oh,
Sleep, as you
that's
look
right,
down,
that's right, I forgot the doors
there is
closed
a door
behind
here.
us. I forgot the door's closed behind us. I don't want to go to this door.
And open it.
Yeah,
Or is it already open? Like,
it's open.
yeah, it is open.
What the hell is this place?
Spooky scary.
Blood, is this real blood right?
Would you like to check it out?
Yes.
Okay. Investigation bitter. Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. As you approach, and you are you going to kneel down and like put your fingers to it, or just like check out the wood grain and all that and
Oh, hi, Fifi.
saturation?
Touch it. I'm just gonna see. Is it old? Is it dried? Is it fresh?
So as you are standing, it looks like it's brand like arterial bright blood, as if somebody was just slain here. But as you crouch down and get closer to it, it browns, it darkens, it dries, it becomes a shadow of itself, just a stain on the deck.
I put the point of my lance in it. Just kind of move it around.
It cracks.
Step over it. Ah, Fee-free, there you are.
Yes, hello. Just checking out this room. I gotta go check the dark, scary corner over here.
Gillian, are you looking around?
Yes, I'm kind of just examining the room. I wasn't sure if there's a door here or not, because it's like a corner of the room that looked kind of like a door.
Nope, just a corner.
Can I investigate this chest?
Yes.
I want to make sure that there aren't any traps or anything on it, considering what just happened to Sleep.
Sure.
That'd just be investigation or that'd be perception?
That would be perception.
Shit, I fucking don't know shit.
You're not really keen on this, but it looks like it's actually, compared to all the other chests around, this one does not have a thick layer of dust on it.
That makes me more worried. Hey guys, I don't know what that thing you saw was, Sleep, but this chest looks fairly undisturbed.
Did you check it for traps?
To the best of my ability, although that is not my expertise.
Well, we should see what's inside it.
Very well. I guess I'll open it.
Okay.
Fireball!
The house falls down.
Elon wakes up from a dream. He's still in Sakai.
Oh, man, I wish. What happened? What am I doing? I'm standing at the door.
Yep, you're standing at the door. Yep. We're watching Gillian get ready to open this chest.
I'm opening it.
Alright, as you open the chest, there's just a bunch of blankets and other things in there that would help keep the bed nice and warm at night. Except on the very top, there is a brass key with a red ribbon on it.
There's a key in here. Any locked doors we came across?
Yeah, on the first floor.
Back the way we came.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know where the door is, and I kind of just tossed the key to sleep.
Anything else in this room? Someone check the bed.
I just kind of glance over at the bed. Looks empty.
What's that over here? Is that like a heart?
Yes.
Is it lit right now?
It is lit. It's pretty lit, fam.
I walk over to it. Is it giving off heat?
Yeah. Giving off the good old smoke. Seems like this may be the same chimney. May use the same chimney as the one that was just used underneath you.
Speaking of underneath, is there anything under the bed?
Sure. Check.
We're gonna get jump scared. This is how you get jump scared, man. It's gonna be like a cat.
Oh, the music stopped.
Oh, that's even creepier.
Nope. Nothing underneath the bed.
No, this is a shot where he looks under the bed, there's nothing, and he gets back up, and something's standing behind him. You know, it's the reverse.
It's Fuchs!
Oh god, Eli!
Oh god, it's Eli!
No, yeah, nothing crazy. Just the underneath of a bed.
Alright, I've already had enough of this house. Go find out what this damn key's for and get the hell out of here.
You stepping away from the bed?
Yeah.
A hand reach up from underneath and grabs your leg.
I fucking curb stomp that fucking hand.
Over there. It lets go and just disappears underneath the bed.
Jesus Christ!
I shoot a firebolt underneath the bed.
Make an attack, please.
Let's go.
At least you didn't burn the house down.
Your attack completely misses and just goes straight into the hearth, exploding harmlessly. Scaring the shit out of Sleep, who's standing right next to it.
What the fuck? What was
I
that?
think my firebolt is cursed.
Did you see something? What did you shoot that for?
Something grabbed me from under the bed!
Oh god. Let's go back to that door and get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving and I'm going out towards the door. It was locked.
I'd like to open up this chest.
I quickly follow, not wanting to be the last one in the room.
Elon, keep up!
Elon's, you got it's like coming up from the basement when you were a kid and you turn the lights out and you have to run up the stairs.
I feel that in my bones.
Nothing can kill me if I'm running.
God, Naruto run up the stairs.
It's not there if I don't look behind me.
If I don't see it, it's not there.
Go ahead and go to this door. I look down the hallway and see Thea.
Yep.
Thea,
She's there.
You alright?
Yes, just keeping guard. Is everything okay?
There's some really weird stuff going on here. There's some kind of, I don't know, like a ghost or something.
Yes, whatever it is scaring the shit out of me.
This place is fucked.
There's something going on. I'd like to open this chest.
Okay.
We're stuck in this damn hole.
As you open the chest, There's not really much in here, just a bit of odds and ends, sewing supplies, cookie tins without cookies in them, and but you do see a vulnerary.
Nice.
Oh, that's a bad sign. Oh, that's a bad sign.
Man, all these HP pots just lying around.
Oh, all this body armor.
So does that add another?
And ammo.
Does that add an extra 3?
Yeah, it's a full vulnerary.
Oh, nice. Not 5.
I wonder why they put the save point here.
I'd also like to take a cookie tin.
Oh, checkpoint.
A cookie tin to match my wooden ladle.
I'm back. Oh, I guess we're getting out of here. Oh, yay, sweet.
Yeah.
So you unlock the door?
Was that the locked door?
I do it. Yeah. That's the door.
Fuchs, when did you leave?
I think right when you found that key, I think.
As you
Something grabbed Warren from under the bed.
Yeah, it was totally spooky. I was like, I'm gonna look under the bed. No, there's nothing there.
As you open up the door, you can see that there's a very short but steep set of staircases that goes up to what seems the attic.
Oh, god damn it. Looks like we're going up to the attic. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna try and light my torch again.
Okay. Could you give me a survival check, please? No. There's just something about this house. It seems to be repressing all of the light. Even Stevens, your vision, just like the edges of your vision are constantly dancing with activity and shadows. Man, you're maybe it's just the nervous tremble in your hands. You just can't seem to get the hit lit.
Fine. Alright, I'm heading up.
Please be careful.
Loading screen.
Nope. I'm gonna move you though.
Did we ever check off what was to the left of the stairs?
I don't believe we went that way.
Okay.
Are you going as well, Vorn and Gillian?
Hell yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
Those boys over there seem to be on a mission to do something, so I say we do our own thing.
Elude, you coming up?
Guess so.
It's the boys club.
Boys only.
No cooties.
Alright, you're a little crammed in this little space. There's not a lot of room up in this attic. However, you do see 2 doors. One right there, and one over here.
Well, pick a poison.
Sleep.
Well, I gotta find myself on the map. There we go, thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty close to where you were before.
To the south.
Hey, don't worry. We're right behind you.
I can say,
Yeah.
in all the shit I've seen, this is all the first. And a door here that's open. Oh god! Not again! And I see... the damn... why is it always me?
Because you're in the lead, bro.
Maybe you're just really drunk, dude.
You're just really drunk about
I'm
this.
actually just still sleeping up.
I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like.
I don't know. Me and Thane are gonna go look off on
As you round the corner, you see this horrifying visage once more. This time it comes towards you, but you feel a bit more ready.
I'd like to lunge if I
Everyone,
can.
please roll initiative.
Oh, it's bungalow time.
Bing bang boom.
You want me and Thea to roll?
Oh no! Oh fuck! Shit!
Nice.
I'll see you guys in 12 hours when it's my initiative turn.
I just roll the same from. Can I roll the same for Thea? I can. Ooh. I mean, she rolled shit, but.
Well, the ghost rolled worse than you, so keep that in heart.
ghost world. Shit.
Is that everyone?
Yep, we
Yeah, I think so.
on there.
Okay. As this ghost creeps towards you, a terrible visage, a menacing look in its eye, something mortal within you curls at the thought of being anywhere near this creature. It closes in. And that's where we're going to end for today.
Oh,
Debated.
you guys haven't seen it either.
I can see the icon on the turnover.
It looks benign, man. You're overreacting.
It's just
Yeah, it looks fine.
this old lady just wants to make us some cookies.
It's just a flesh wound.
Exactly. I found the cookie tray, I got my ladle, I'm about to go make cookies in the kitchen. We're gonna be fighting and you're just gonna smell cookies in the house.
I've never had a haunted house in D&D before. This is creepy.
I tried to do what I could to add plenty of ambience.
Ah, no, it's just
This is very creepy.
It's about the death of Berg.
Dude, what is with my firebolt? Like, I swear to God, that thing's cursed.
Sorry, it's the moisture in the
Yeah,
air.
what the fuck?
It's raining.
You get like a 20, but you get a 2.
Oh my God.
You get like a natural 20 on the
Jesus Christ! Logic's got
This
some,
one
like,
for sure.
GM God power. He's, like, rigging it. Holy shit! Alright, this one for sure. I mean, statistically, it's gotta work.
Okay,
Okay.
we're growing.
Better.
We're getting there.
It's still
The highest I've cast a fireball yet.